Hi there, how are you today? Hello. How do you feel about humans abusing and exploiting animals? Yeah, do you think humans should respect other animals? Is it possible to respect animals when we're using them and exploiting them? Do you know the definition of veganism?
Yes.
What is it?
Well, not eating any animals, for one, whether it be and wearing
Not wearing animals, not using them as entertainment,
Yeah.
basically not thinking that we have a privilege over them because they're different.
Exactly.
Do you know what's the biggest advantage of being vegan?
Probably a lot, I imagine. When being healthy and, I don't know, mentally kind. I don't know, I could think of a lot of
Well,
not having this burden on
Well, the
their
biggest
mind.
advantage is, the animals will no longer be exploited. You know, like dogs are the biggest, one of the biggest creatures that are exploited in the world, and you very much love your dog, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you were in these animals' position, like how quickly would you like for this injustice to end?
How quickly would I like it to?
Yeah, like
I mean, it should end now.
right away, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you think there's anything holding you back from being a vegan, like living a vegan as a kind person to animals?
Anything holding me back?
Yeah, like you think there's something slowing you down, maybe family, religion. Sure. Okay, cool. How many victims should be harmed for you from here on out? Like from today? Yeah, 0 or more than 0 today?
None.
Correct answer, yes. You're passing this test very well. So vegan from now on?
Am I vegan from now on?
Yeah, like,
I think I trend towards that, but am I fully? I would be lying if I told you no.
so
I
yeah,
grew up on a farm. We grew up doing that.
Sure.
But I have a lot of sensitivity to it.
absolutely. Because we're all sensitive creatures.
I realize
We're just kind of like numb to many things because we don't really see what happens in reality.
But I'm aware of what happens.
Sure.
Very much so.
Like if somebody were like you were in this position, would you want like for someone to say maybe like later, like down the road I can change, or would you like them to be like, you know what, this is not right, there is no justice for these animals and I don't want to contribute to that?
I agree with that.
So what's holding you back?
I would say the eating of the meat is not my biggest issue. It's probably dairy here, dairy there.
Sure.
Sort of thing.
Sure.
I cook for him. I usually cook a meat.
Sure.
But for myself, I don't.
Well, I'd like to say that there's everything that you enjoy eating, there's a plant-based version of it, especially cheese,
that.
which is like an addiction because it's used for babies to suck from their mother's teat. It's like a hormone that they're addicted to. That's why we become addicted because it's not for us, it's for the
It's odd
baby.
that I don't drink milk.
Why is that?
I think it's nasty.
Because you're not a baby cow.
I'm not a baby cow.
Right.
I think it's gross.
Right. So can you be vegan from now on, now that you know the information? Well, again, if you were in this position and someone were like, yeah, what's your name?
Daniel.
Yeah, if you were in here and someone was like, yeah, maybe we can change later for her, would you be okay with that? Or no, because you're in a cage. You're in the
I
cage,
wouldn't. No,
right?
yeah.
If you were held prisoner, you know there's women that are being held captive right now as we speak, right?
I'm aware.
Terrible.
Horrible. What happens
Right.
in this world.
But what is any different from that to this?
Nothing.
Right. So what is your excuse? You don't abuse women and keep them in cages, right? Why do you do it to them? That's all we're saying here. It's
No,
like
I
make the
get
connection.
it. You don't have to tell me.
Well, I have to tell you because you're not a vegan, and to be a vegan means to have an ethical stance on how we treat animals.
So that I agree with. You know what? I do agree with.
Appreciate
you, but
that.
There's a part of me that kind of doesn't.
Sure.
I think you can still be kind and loving.
Okay.
And
Is this
if
kind
you
and
say-
loving?
Absolutely not.
Right.
But
So-
it's also not kind and loving what we're doing to each other.
Absolutely. But is that an excuse though? I'm mean to this man right here, so we get to be mean to animals.
None of it.
It doesn't
I'm not
make
saying it's
sense.
justifying
Right.
it.
So that's all I'm doing is holding you accountable to your own words and actions because you sound very, well, you keep saying you're aware, and I do think you have morality compass, moral compass, but why is it when it comes to this, it's so hard for you to be like, I know why, because you're addicted.
Well, I mean,
Cheese is very addicting. I ate it for many years. So again, there's a plant-based version. It's literally a shelf decision whether you're going to pick the plant-based cheese or the dairy cheese at the store. There's no excuse to abuse animals, and I think you're super receptive on it, and I'd like to give you some more information because you seem very open-minded. But again, I have to ask you, can you be vegan today? Because they can't wait till tomorrow. This is their...
She just got done eating hamburger.
Hey, sir, that doesn't mean someone smokes a cigarette, doesn't mean they can't stop smoking cigarette right after that, right? It's a decision that we make every single day, and it starts today.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
I've had this conversation with him. Like,
Yeah.
why do we eat this stuff?
Right, why do we love dogs and then mistreat other animals? And these dogs, they're the most abused in the world because people breed them, they kill them, they abuse them, they eat them. You know, but now that you know
Even
more,
in our own little backyard, it happens.
right?
You know, you expect it from maybe, I don't know, you see in India, Mexico.
Everywhere, absolutely, and you get it. But it's on you to, you know, make the connection now to be a vegan and live ethically. We're not perfect, but we're trying to be better.
No, I get it.
And you can be better because you already know the information. So vegan from now on?
Yeah.
Can I get a handshake on that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a firm handshake.
Seriously.
I feel it. I feel it. You've done it. Good job. Scan this QR code. Love it. And the last question I want to ask you, did you scan it? Beautiful. Do you feel as animals should be actively defended today?
Yes.
So when you become vegan, which you already, I feel it, you're already programming yourself to do the right thing, the next step is to come out and speak for this injustice. Just like people speak up for dogs, cats, they have rights. These animals do not have rights. So the next step is to come out here and speak up with these good-hearted people and be a part of this movement because we are the change today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hope you have a wonderful
Thank
day.
you, you too.
You recorded that with this?
Yes, sir. How's it going, brother? You ever seen footage like this before?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
So this is the slaughterhouse footage. This is what animals go through for food that we eat, so-called food. And we're training people out here basically to teach them to, you know, like, how do you feel about exploiting animals? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
Okay.
Do you have a thought on it, or?
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
We shouldn't, right? But some people do because they profit off of it. Do you think we should, as human beings, respect animals? Yeah? Okay. Is it possible to respect animals while using them, exploiting them for their skin, their entertainment, you know, their milk? Right, right, right. But normally we do because our parents teach us, or our, whatever the TV teaches us, right? Do you know the definition of vegan?
No.
So it's an ethical principle of not exploiting animals, basically not using animals. Do you know what's the biggest advantage of being a vegan?
No.
It basically means that the victims over here on the screen that are being brutally murdered are no longer being exploited for you, and that you're no longer a hypocrite if you say that this is wrong and you're still doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you were in the position of these animals that are stuck in gas chambers and slaughterhouses, like how quickly would you want this injustice to end?
Right away.
Absolutely, correct answer. Do you think there's anything holding you back from being a vegan? Any excuses at all?
Maybe just lifestyle, just
Sure.
I work, I travel.
Sure.
It's a little harder to be a vegan here.
Right.
There's not much options.
Well, there are options, but we can get into that. But I just wanted to say, if you were like the animal in that position, like, do you think someone saying, yeah, like I would love to be vegan, but you know, I got to go to work, I got to do these other things. Do you think it's acceptable to say something like that? For any other injustice, like let's say child labor or slave labor, it'd be wrong, right? So what makes it any different from this, right?
Just because it's normalized.
There you go. You're a smart man. How many victims should be harmed for you from now on? Should it be 0 or more?
Should be 0.
Absolutely, correct answer. You got a good heart, man. So vegan from now on?
A little bit. I'm considering a little more than I was
Yes.
before.
Now, again, put yourself in the animal's position as if you were in there. Would you want someone to say, yeah, you know what, that's terrible, that's wrong, that's horrible. I'm going to consider stop doing that.
Sounds bad, yeah.
Right, right. So, vegan from now on?
Can't make any promises.
It's
but
not hard to do, brother, because there's so many resources out there, like ChatGPT, Google. You can find all the resources you need. I'd say about 80% of our diet is vegetables anyway. You're already almost there. You just got to cut out the meats and use plant-based meats. There's substitutes for everything.
Yeah.
It's not hard at all, brother. Once you know the why this is happening, now you know how to do it by going on Google, and you got to know what's going on behind closed doors, though.
Okay.
So can you be vegan from now on?
I'll consider it. I appreciate you.
Again, how can we
Appreciate you.
consider animal cruelty, brother? How?
Just can't make any promises right now. That's all it is.
But you have a good heart, and you said so yourself that this is wrong. You know better than that now. You knew all along, but now your eyes have been opened, and you're going to tell me you can't change? You can change. Handshake, you're going to be vegan?
I appreciate you informing me a little more.
Are you going to be vegan?
I can't promise that.
Why not?
Because I just can't.
You have to have a reason though.
I told them, man. Sorry.
I can't isn't a reason. Bro, don't excuse your behavior, bro. We're holding you accountable, man. Hi, ma'am. How are you today?
Hi. At first, I thought it was sketchy.
Yeah, no, we're just showing what's going on in slaughterhouses and how animals are brutally abused for our pleasure and sensory pleasures. Can I ask you if let me check my notes. How do you feel about animals abusing and exploiting animals?
Well, we're carnivorous by our structures of teeth and how humanity came around. We were omnivores. We ate everything.
And we still can, right?
And we still
We could
can.
eat people too if we want, right?
Well, that's coming around in a couple of years, actually.
Right. Can I ask you, do you think?
That's not a kid joke.
Yeah, I want you to look at the screen real quick and see if you can see what's going on.
Oh, I know what goes on.
Right. So the question is, do you think humans should respect animals, even if you say we've done it in the past and it's been going on for thousands of years? Well, hear me real quick. Come here. So we've been doing it for a super long time. I mean, we've been raping people for a long time. We've been abusing for a long time. Is that acceptable as well? So we got to think 2026, right?
Right.
Is it okay to exploit and abuse animals, in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, I believe we all have the choice to do what we do, and we're met by our Creator.
Whoa, like whatever we want?
Well, they're doing it already.
But I'm saying, does that make it okay?
No, it doesn't make it
So
okay.
I don't know where you're
I'm
going
not-
with that, because
well, I don't know
if
where
I
you're
saw
going
somebody
with
kicking,
it.
well, I'm trying to tell you, if someone's kicking a puppy,
Right.
I'm going to do something about
I
it.
would too. I would say that's
So-
the principle and integrity.
Yes, I love your heart. So when I look at the footage here and I see the same thing going on to other animals, I make that same connection because genuinely in my heart, I feel like it's important to defend the innocent and those that are
And you know
vulnerable.
what? And that's what I do, but with humans.
I love it.
No, literally.
Humans are animals,
I do
so
a lot more than most people.
I love it. So is
I'm
it
an
possible?
advocate for the unborn.
Is it possible to
Do
respect?
you believe in abortion?
Well, let me finish my questions here.
I mean, yeah, it's just curious.
This is about this right now, and I could totally go into your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I know.
Do you think that it's possible to respect animals while abusing them, using them, exploiting them, like for their skin, for their milk, for entertainment purposes?
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
You
the
don't know.
Indians, the natives,
You've lived
the
a-
Native Americans.
I'm not asking them. I'm asking you, one individual, a woman that's lived this life, that's experienced this life. It's a simple answer, and you already know it, but I don't know why you don't want to tell me it. You know it's wrong.
Well, you know what? I don't think it is.
Exploiting and using creatures.
I don't know. Are they exploited?
Would you know what exploitation is?
Well, exploitation is actually not giving the animal the lifespan that they are deserved. Okay? That's not exploitation. That is letting them free range, enjoy the waters, enjoy that, feed them, take
Right.
care of them.
Okay, so that's you're talking about free range. We're talking about slaughterhouse footage here.
Well, I don't agree with that at all.
Right. There you go.
It says,
Beautiful. So, do you know what's the best advantage of not taking advantage of animals and not abusing them?
Oh, don't eat them. I got it.
Well, no, the victims are no longer being exploited for you.
That's right.
'Cause they're
Just
the
like-
victims.
Just like the humans.
So, if you want to take a look at the screen now, that is there's space here. Well, take a good long look at it. These animals are being
I've already
used,
seen this.
tortured, and
I've already
abused.
seen this.
And what do you think about it? It doesn't bother you?
Well, it doesn't bother me to the fact that I don't have to have virtual signaling to get.
I don't know what
animals
virtual
to have-
signaling means.
That's virtual signaling.
What does that mean, though? Define it.
They're trying to get me to have a reaction.
I'm
So
showing
not
you
gonna
information
have-
that is
yeah, I
happening
know,
in
but
real
I'm not
time.
having a reaction to it.
Right.
I just understand it at a higher level.
I don't know what higher level you're talking about. If you were in their position behind bars and exploited used by gas
I'm not a
chambers,
cow.
well, if you were, well, hold on a second. You say you're for human rights. Women are also put in cages their whole existence
What
and
about
abuse.
the human trafficking?
Well, that's what I'm talking
That's
about
what
here.
I'm putting all my
How do you
energy
not
into that.
compare one to the other thing, ma'am? You seem like you don't care about anything but what you
no,
want.
that's your projection upon
Well, that's
me.
what you're telling me.
No.
So do you think there's any reason why you can't be
This is
vegan?
again how the young, the youth manipulate.
Okay,
and
so
try
this
to
this
trick
isn't
me.
going anywhere because you won't even
No,
look at the screen. You won't even acknowledge
I can
it.
see the screen.
Right. You
I've
look for
seen
2
it.
seconds and then you look away. These animals are literally being held
so
prisoners.
In order to appease
So you want to argue now?
No,
This is what it's
no.
become.
So
An
this-
argument
no.
over exploitation.
Look at how he's-
That's
he's
embarrassing, ma'am.
attacking me.
That's embarrassing. Feel sorry for the animals you exploit. Have you guys ever seen footage like this before? Yeah? What do you think about it? It's totally sad. How do you feel like about humans harming or exploiting animals, like basically using them as products? Totally sad. Do you think humans should respect other animals? Yeah, me too. What about you, sir? Do you think we should respect other animals? Yeah? Oh, where are you going, miss? It is sad. There's nothing wrong with being sad when you learn the truth. Is it possible for us to respect animals while abusing them and using them? Say it again.
When you abuse something, it's disrespect.
Absolutely. Sir, what do you think? Is this your daughter?
Yes.
She's super smart and compassionate.
I know.
I know. What about you?
I totally respect the animals.
Cool. So do you guys think that, do you know what veganism is? Yeah. What is it, you?
No animals at all in your diet.
No animals used for their skin, not used for the circus, not used for the zoo, not used at all because they deserve their own freedom, right? You agree with that, miss? Yeah. Cool. Do you guys know what's the biggest advantage of being a vegan?
No.
No?
So that
Animals
animals don't go extinct.
don't go extinct. That's a good answer. The biggest reason why it's a benefit to be vegan is that you're actually aligning what you say and what you believe in your heart with action. You're actually not harming them anymore. You're actually leaving them alone and giving them the respect they deserve by not killing them and eating them. And also, on top of that, you're no longer a hypocrite. Because we say all these things and then we do another thing. That is not what we are supposed to be doing if we say one thing, right, and do another. It's called hypocrisy. Can I ask you guys, do you, if you were in the animal's position,
With the same thing with him in Spanish.
if you guys were in these animals' positions, how quickly would you like for this injustice to end? Basically, how long would you want for to be free? Would you want tomorrow, right away, next year? How long would it take for you to want to be free?
Right away.
Absolutely, correct answer. So, do you guys think there's anything holding you back from being a vegan? Yeah. You already know what it is. You have your heart aligned. Your dad has his heart aligned. What do you think is the biggest setback or stopping you from being a vegan today?
Culture.
Your
How we brought up.
culture. What do you say?
Culture. Unfortunately, I also like food.
Sure.
Food, but
Sure. There's always an alternative to everything, though. That's cheese and meat. You know this, right? Plant-based stuff. Cool. How many victims, these animals that are suffering, should be brutally abused for you starting today? Should it be 0 or should it be 0? Should it be 100, 200? How many animals should die for you today? 0. Sir, what do you say?
0.
0. Beautiful. You guys have a great family, good hearts. So vegan from now on? Oh, well, think about it. What do you say?
Do my best.
And what do you say, sir?
Think about it.
Okay, so if you were these animals, right, held in a prison, slaughtered for food, would you want somebody who's responsible for this to say, well, maybe I'll think about it, or maybe I'll decide later, or something, it's my culture. Would you guys want that, or would you want someone to stop abusing you right away?
Stop abuse right away.
Sir?
Stop.
Beautiful. Correct answers. You guys passed. Vegan today?
Yes.
Handshake on that? Look at me. Are you vegan today? Vegan today? Beautiful. You guys are wonderful people. Strong handshake. You guys have good character, good hearts. Align that with your actions every day. There's no excuse to abuse animals. You guys are great people. Don't let the world change you into violence, okay? Thank you so much. Can I give you guys this QR code to scan on your phone? And then you guys can look up the information on how to start a plan. You go on ChatGPT, show me how to make plant-based meals. It's not hard at all. It's very simple with today's technology. Do you have a phone, miss? You?
No, she doesn't have.
Too young for phones. Too much information sometimes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful family, and enjoy your vegan lives, okay? From here on out. Hi. Have you ever seen footage like this?
Unfortunately, yes.
What do you think about it? Start over here real quick. Can I ask you a quick question? How do you feel about animals being abused and exploited?
Terrible, we are vegetarians.
Okay, well, vegetarian, you're my targeted audience because you're still paying for their abuse through dairy products. Mother cows who have their babies stolen away from them so that you can have their breast milk. So you don't know because if you're vegetarian, you're still paying for their abuse. So let me ask you again, do you think humans should respect animals from exploitation? You say yes, but you're a vegetarian. That's not acceptable, ma'am. I'm holding you accountable real fast. You can be a better person, right? Okay, so if you're vegan, you're not paying for the dairy products that you eat every day.
Yeah.
So that's the point I'm making to you.
Family, medical conditions, so I'm sorry.
Medical conditions? You can thrive off of plants, ma'am. You don't need to abuse animals.
I'm not abusing it.
Go vegan. Yes, you are. Absolutely, 100%.
My friend, I would try to avoid the word abuse and just focus on exploitation.
Sure.
Because that it covers everything. Exploitation covers everything.
But what if they don't know that word? It's a pretty big word.
Using someone.
Using's better. I
You-
could use.
You can define exploitation. Like, just so we're clear, when I say exploiting, I mean treating somebody as a resource instead of an individual.
Okay.
Using them, treating them as an object instead of someone. But keep it up. You're doing good.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I appreciate that. So when I say exploitation, you want me to say using, or abuse, or exploitation,
I mean,
not
you can-
abuse.
You can say, yeah, I wouldn't use the word abuse.
What's wrong with abuse again?
Well, like, what if they have backyard eggs or something? You know, or
They're gonna
like,
go. They're gonna switch the conversation to that.
Yeah, or
Got
it's
you,
like
got you.
I'm not abusing them.
Right.
I'm just
You're
buying
right.
the products.
Okay, so they're using animals. You're exploiting them.
You're treating them as an object instead of an individual.
Products. Right. Got you. Thank you for that heads up.
Yeah.
Updated, installed into the brain there. So
Great.
appreciate it. And I have all the masterclass stuff. Oh, well, yeah. Let's make some room for you real quick. This little space right here. You can see like chickens getting thrown into grinders because they're males. As soon as they're born, they're actually like murdered because they're not able to produce eggs. How do you feel about humans abusing and exploiting animals? It's insane, right? But we do it every day, right? Do you think that humans should respect other animals? Sure, yeah, exactly. It's the correct answer because that's a good-hearted person. Is it possible to respect animals while abusing them and using them for exploitation?
I mean, probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I mean, I guess not.
Well, now you're guessing. I mean, like, would you kick a dog or something for no reason?
No.
Why not? Because it's just not right to do, right? It's cruel. It's mean. Is it possible to respect animals while abusing them and exploiting them on the screen here?
No.
Correct answer. So, do you know what the definition of veganism is?
Yes.
What is it?
I mean, to not eat meat.
Yeah. Not just eat meat, not to exploit them, not to use them. There's no reason to do that. No, there's no reason to exploit animals, is what I'm saying. Go vegan, ma'am. You can do it. Take a look right over here. This is you can come on in the shade if you want. We're showing people today what happens in these warehouses and slaughterhouse places. Basically, telling people like, how do you feel about animals, human beings abusing animals? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
Amy, you can't just walk away like this.
Absolutely. How do you feel about humans abusing animals? It's not nice, right? Do you guys feel like this is like human beings should respect the animals? Yes. What about you, sir? Yeah, we should respect the animals. Is it possible for us, me, you, and your daughter, to respect the animals if we're doing this to them? No. Do you think we can be nice to animals by keeping them in gas chambers and holding them prisoners? No, right? Impossible. Do you guys know the definition of what a vegan is?
Yeah,
What is it?
someone that doesn't eat animals.
Do you know what veganism is? No? As vegan is a word basically, like your dad said here, dad, right? That we don't eat animals, but we also don't wear the skin of the animals. We don't go to the zoo to watch them in the cage. We respect them by leaving them alone and loving them from their life, not abusing them. So, do you know the biggest advantage, the biggest thing about being vegan is, what it is? For you, if you guys went vegan, do you know what the biggest advantage is? Do you know what it is? So when you go vegan like me and my friends here, you are being nice to animals from now on. You're no longer a hypocrite. You're no longer mean to them. You're no longer selfish. You're more caring and more open-hearted. Does that make sense? So, do you understand? Like being nice to animals? That's what vegans are. If you guys were to be in the position of the animals, getting stung, getting shot, being kicked, stabbed, all these terrible, horrible things, would you want justice today, or would you want it next time, next week, next month, next year? Or would you want it today? If you were in this place, would you want to be free now, or would you want to be free later?
I wanted to be free now.
Yes. And what about you, sir?
Now,
Absolutely, right? It's the right thing to do. So what we say is, do you guys think there's anything stopping you today from being a kind person to animals and being vegan? Can you be vegan today?
trying.
What about you? Try. Cool. So here's the thing, guys. If, like I said, when you put yourself in these cages, if you're in the cage, sir, and your daughter's in the cage, and someone's doing this, would you like someone to say, the person that's being mean to you, I'll try to be nice to you guys. I'll try to be less mean, but you're still in the cage. Try is not acceptable when it comes to their life. So vegan today? Can you be nice to animals forever? What about you, sir? Vegan today? Handshake? Sure? Or for sure, like you are 100% positive? Okay, again, what is holding you back? But you're not people, you're one man, and you have one daughter here. So tell me again, what do you think is stopping you from being vegan? When you put yourself here, and you understand their perspective, and you understand the sadness, tell me again why you can't be a vegan.
Because I like meat.
Okay. Do you know there's plant-based alternatives that you can eat? You don't have to cause pain and suffering, right?
Yeah.
You've heard of plant-based meat, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't taste the same.
Okay, so let me remind you, if you're here, would you be vegan today for the animals?
No, I don't think so.
So abusing them is acceptable? You told me it was wrong. You told me you understood. What about you? Can you be vegan and change the future? Be a new generation of loving animals? Handshake on that? Okay, well, we still have to wait for Dad to give you permission to not hurt animals anymore. Can we get him to be vegan too? You can do it. You guys can be vegan. Let me give you some more information. I'd love to shake your hand, sir, and tell you that being ethical is a way that we should be living.
Yeah.
You can do it, right? But you're giving yourself excuses. You're saying something doesn't taste good, so I'm going to keep abusing them. Or I'm going to keep using them, right?
Yeah.
There's no justification for that, sir.
It's gonna happen anyway.
Well, you're one man that can change that. Just because everyone else is doing something, it doesn't mean that you should be doing it. Can I get you to scan this to learn more information to teach yourself?
I'm okay right now.
But this is knowledge, sir, to stop their pain and suffering.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're going to keep abusing them and using them.
How many more animals are you exploiting?
Oh, man.
If you said that it's wrong, why would you say that? Why would you exploit them?